All right, and I would like to introduce the exercises for the next week. I have them ready. I don't have to give them next week, so um, yeah, for the next week, the exercises that there's one around our instinctive center. I mean, one is around eating and the instinctive center. We worked with this before, some of us who were here. So when you eat and we go like this, and usually what happens is that we chew and we feed the next thing. We are chewing, but the moving center is feeding the next mouthful. There is this animalic feeding frenzy somehow where we are feeding. And so the exercise is to interrupt that in order to be, what is this? Do I have some?
It's on the screen.
Oh,
What?
it looks like
It's
you
on the
got
screen. Oh, no,
hit
you
in the
do
face.
something, yeah.
Like ash or something.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna ask you if somebody hit you.
Yeah, maybe some, I thought, wow, this is like a war paint or something. All right, so the exercise is to when you take a spoonful and you eat, and don't prepare the next spoonful. So just be with the current mouthful and stay with it. Don't anticipate, don't go further. Slow it down. So you are present to the food. You are present to the food, and then only when you swallow, then you get the next food. That something in us is not going to like that. I mean, it's like a big wrench in the wheel of mechanicality. When you catch yourself, you can put it down. The aim of this is to bring the practice to eating. Usually when we eat, the practice goes out the window and we are just a dog. Dogs are wonderful though, but when they eat, it's like that. But they are wonderful. They are sometimes much more wonderful than people. So that's one exercise to break the momentum of the instinctive center, moving center, feeding frenzy while being checked out. I was listening to Thich Nhat Hanh recently, and he was saying this thing that really touched me. It was really great. He said, when you are having your cookie or having a sip of tea or something, this is the most important thing. Whatever, you're driving, and this is the most important thing in my life. I even started to use it as a reminder, work eye, when I'm doing something. Hey, this is the most important thing. The selfing, the state of sleep is always something more important, not here, it's some other time. So the current bite is the most important thing. So this is one exercise, and the second exercise is again it's still around the instinctive center, but instinctive center, emotional center, identification, compulsions, we talked a lot about compulsions. So choose some compulsion, and for a week, don't do it. But take something practical. Let's say some kind of habit that is not helpful, like let's say starting the day and going on the phone, or starting the day going on a dating app, or going on a dating app many times a day. Some of you who are dating app users. This would be one. This masturbation. Yeah, it's okay, masturbate, but often there's this masturbation that comes not from feeling sexual or horny. Often the masturbation comes unrelated to a sexual center. It's like I feel stressed out, or I'm sad, or I'm sad, or I'm feeling unworthy, or I'm afraid of the government, and then we create this loop of self-soothing. Some people, not everybody. So masturbation, social media. But you can say, okay, I'm going to just check social media once a day, like 10 minutes. Yeah, so you can do that. So choose a compulsion. And have the aim to develop more conscious will. Real will, conscious will is not doing whatever we want. That's slavery. There's no freedom. Real freedom is to be able to not do whatever it wants to do sometimes. So choose the compulsion and it will come, and you remind yourself the aim, and that's your practice. And then notice there will be this, since you are not going to go for the compulsion to soothe the pain body, you are going to now be much more aware of what's happening. So notice stuff in the body, in the belly, notice antsiness, notice, and just breathe and allow being really present to this uncomfortableness. Yeah, and you'll see, you'll be able to do it. Choose one that's doable. And builds will that can be useful for anything else, real will. Yeah, these two. I done something like this last week, and I thought, oh, that works, that's good. People told me, hey, you look different. Your aura is... I was like, oh. I don't know if it's about that, but that felt good, that was good. Yeah, this is the power of not going along with mechanicality. Don't be heroic, don't choose some major thing, extreme, something. Yeah, the second exercise, the compulsion one, is what's happening there theoretically to understand is that there is some sense of separation coming up, some sense of pain body, consciousness is low, it's unpleasant, then the remedy comes that we practice, whatever it is, a cookie, a beer, pulling out the phone, masturbation, dating, whatever, vodka. Yeah, that's so there's an emotional pain body, and then there's the instinctive center comes, instinctive center or some other thing to escape it. Yeah, and then we push the can down the road. Any questions on this?
And then not do it, or just...
Yeah, not do it, don't do it. Not do it. And choose a realistic one. Take it, just take the pressure. Yes.